first off, I'm going to ask for 2 rounds of applause. The first one is to give it up for all these amazing students. Give it up for... The second one, and I hope this is a little louder, is to get them to build us an auditorium for next year. Awesome. My name is Mr. Riddle. I'm the band director here at Prairie Middle School. We're so thankful that you're here. It's always a good sign when the performers connect to the parents and the loved ones. And that's really, really what we're trying to build here. We started a couple years ago with 43 kids in band, and our music department has exploded. And it's exploded because of these students, but also because of the community and administrative support that we have. So let's give it up for you and for our administration. Start out the show with our Prairie Middle School chorus under the direction of Miss Shannon.
Hello, I'm thrilled that we have standing room only. This is very exciting for us. This group meets every other day, half and half. So this is the first time we've actually all sung together at the same time. Normally they'll sing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the other ones Tuesday and Thursday. So we tried to do a rehearsal, and so this is really the first time that we're going to have everybody singing all together. We're starting with 6th and 7th graders. We don't have any, do we have any 8th graders? 6th and 7th. They come from every building, every interest. They just want to learn to sing. And they've just gotten better and better and better. I'm really thrilled with the progress that they've made. We're going to start with a piece called Luca Chula. If you were at FSU, the FSU choir, the chorale, sings this song every time they open. This is a piece in Zulu, and it means we wish you peace. We're going to have soloists, and we have just one handheld mic, so we're going to, hopefully that'll go really smoothly. We'll just pass it on down the line. Thank you. Some of our performers, this is the first time they've ever sung in front of an audience. And our next song is called To the Greenwood. This is a round, which means it's going to sound like we're not in the same place, and we're not. We're singing kind of like Row, Row, Row Your Boat. We're going to start at different times, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Follow me. Whither shall I follow? Whither shall I follow thee? To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree. Follow me. Whither shall I follow me? Whither shall I follow thee? Whither shall I follow thee? To the greenwood, follow Alright, our last selection tonight will be Noche de Luz, which is Silent Night in Spanish. And we're going to sing the whole first verse in Spanish, then we're going to sing in English. And we have three of our native Spanish speakers that are going to be singing the third verse for us.
Awesome. Let's give it up one more time for the Kerner Middle School kids. All right, so I have the pleasure of, being the music teacher. You walk around and people know your name even though you don't know their name. And that happened the other day. Someone came to the band hall and he said, "Hey, Mr. Grindle." Actually, he said, "Yo, Mr. Grindle." And he said, "My name's Colin, and I want to sing." So we're going to give Colin his rock star moment right now. This is an original song that he wrote, and he's going to sing it for you. Can we give it up for him? I was walking down the road one day, and I saw a big parade. Everybody was saying, "Hey," told me it would be a good day, 'cause I'm never late for the party. When you tell me, I'll say, "Hey." Everybody was saying, "Hey," told me it would be a good day, 'cause if you have a little something, 'cause I'm standing in your way. You should appreciate it. Trust me when I say that I have a little something, 'cause I'm standing in your way. You should appreciate it. Trust me when I say that I have a little something. Hey, 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 hey. You're always celebrating me, any sympathy. Hey, 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 hey. You're always celebrating me, and you don't me, 'cause we have a whole someday. It's never standing in your way. You should appreciate. Trust me when I say that I hope you have a whole someday. Never standing in your way. You should appreciate. Trust me when I say that I hope you have a whole someday. Hey, 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 Every time I hear that, I know I'm gonna have, it's the best part of my day. So let's give it up for Colin one more time. Next, we're going to transition to our beginning band demonstration. Raise your hand if you're here for beginning band. This is going to be led by Ariella. This is going to be led by our drum majors this year. This is Ariella and Rossi.
Good evening, moms, dads, brothers, sisters, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, friends, and neighbors. It is a thrill for us to present these young musicians in the 2022 First Performance National Day of Celebration, a day that has been designated for recognizing the achievements of beginning music students. We know that you will be pleasantly surprised at their many accomplishments over these first several weeks.
Not every child is fortunate enough to have the opportunity to play a music instrument through an in-school music program, but we at Kerner Middle School value music education, and we know that it is programs like these that also teach the skills needed for our students to succeed in their school careers. Playing an instrument takes physical coordination and mental concentration. It also takes regular practice, time at home, and your efforts to support them makes all the difference. All of the musicians here tonight have demonstrated the ability and desire to play, and have thus earned membership in the Kerner Middle School band program.
In this evening's performance, the students will demonstrate what they have learned up to their point in their brief but successful music careers. After learning how to take their instrument out of their case and assembling it, they finally got to do what they've been wanting to do, produce their first sound. It sounded something like this.
Grindle had to wonder what was possible.
The second week proved to be quite eventful. Mr. Rindle worked patiently with the students until they could all produce their first note. Now they sound like this.
Quite an improvement. But they needed a lot of more work to be ready for our performance.
Producing their first note allowed them to continue through those first few lessons where they also learned to count while they played. This is important to help them learn to play together as a team.
Once they learned how to count, they added different rhythms to those first notes and the music began to take shape.
This is certainly more interesting than the first note, but it's still not a complete tune that you may identify. They learned a few more notes and discovered they could link them together to play a tune you could recognize. This might have been the moment at home when you felt for the first time that the music lessons were starting to take hold. This is what they sound like at school that day.
Students continued to follow the step-by-step process, and as they completed each step, everyone was convinced that this was going to be one of our finest beginning bands ever. Here's one of our favorite pieces.
Thank you so much. We're so proud of these students. Like Ms. Shannon, we see these students once every 2 days, so we're really, really excited about their progress. That's a water bottle. And for what they can do moving forward. We have a few students that want to play a solo or duet, and by a few I mean like 37. So we're going to make our way through. Let's make these students feel like rock stars. They've been killing it. They've been doing a really good job. First, we've got Julia Johnson performing Hot Cross Buns on the French horn. Woo, let's give it up for her. So interestingly enough, when you put wind through your instrument, condensation builds up, so that wasn't a dubstep rhythm through a French horn, that was condensation. So really proud of you, nice job. Next, we have Jocelyn Mendoza performing Merrily We Roll Along on the French horn. we have Abigail Usry performing Itsy Bitsy Spider. Right next to her, we have Crystal Gonzalez. This is Rain, Rain, Go Away. Next, we have Madison Satterwhite performing Rising Rhythms on the trumpet. Next, we have Raymond Carver performing Little Robin Redbreast on this alto saxophone. Next, we have Galila Berkey performing Amazing Grace on the trumpet. Next, we have Bethany Stevens performing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the clarinet. Next, we have Grant Gomez performing Jolly Old St. Nicholas on the trumpet. Let's give it up for Next, we have Galila Berkey and Anna Vergos performing Itsy Bitsy Spider. One, two, ready, go. Next, we have Clara Lopez performing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the trumpet. Next, we have Loki Vincent performing Ode to Joy on the keyboard. Next, we have Alejandra performing Merrily We Roll Along on the trumpet. Next, we have Mason Hacker performing Santa Claus is Coming to Town on the trombone. Next, we have Christina Rodriguez Luna performing Merrily We Roll Along on the bass clarinet. I'll come back to you, okay? Great job. Give her a round of applause. The technical difficulties with the instrument, we'll figure it out, no worries. Next, we have Antonio Offord performing Rising Rhythms on the trumpet. Next, we have Levi Silvers performing Merrily We Roll Along on the trombone. Next, we have Connor Pacala performing Rising Rhythms on the trombone. Next, we have Loki Vincent and Sol Watson performing Merrily We Roll Along on the piano and clarinet. Yep. Gotcha. One, two, three, go. Try one more time. Good. 1, 2, 3, go. It's a great lesson, especially beginning band. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish. So I'm really, really proud of all these students, no matter how you go. Next. We've got Isaiah Linder and Loki Vincent performing the dreidel song on piano and... Next, we have Loki performing the dreidel song. Next, we have Ricky Zavala performing Seven Nation Army on the alto saxophone. Scratch that. He made a change. We're doing the song from Up. And if you've seen the movie Up, love it. Okay, so this is Ricky Zavala performing this theme from Up. hot cross buns on the trumpet. Next, we have Gabriella Bouchot performing hot cross buns on the clarinet. Next, we have Jace Childress performing Deck the Halls. This is Jace Childress on the trumpet. Next, we have Adriana Urban performing Good King Wenceslas on the clarinet. Next, we have Crystal Gonzalez, Abigail Ussery, and Analia Melion performing Merrily We Roll Along on the flute. Next, we have Taylor Newbill and Bethany Stevens performing Jingle Bells on the clarinet and trombone. Next, we have Gavin Hope performing London Bridge on the trumpet. Next, we have Zaira Stevens performing London Bridge on the clarinet. Next, we have Autumn Sweeney performing Good King Wenceslas on the clarinet. Next, we have Andrew Rollinson performing the theme from Gravity Falls on the alto saxophone. Next we have Michaela Pusula and Bethany Stevens performing London Bridge Duet. Give a big round of applause to all of our beginning band students. We're going to take a brief intermission here, about 5 to 10 minutes. Feel free to get up, use the restroom, get some water, get some fresh air. It's a little bit toasty in here. It's important to note that everything you're seeing is for them the start of their journey. So no matter if the sounds are the best or still developing, they're going to get there. All of the students that you see on the floor here, they were once in beginning band. Raise your hand if you were in beginning band last year. Yeah, so the progression's pretty quick, and they just gotta keep with it. That's the most important thing. We're so proud of our students. 5 to 10 minute intermission. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you everyone for coming. This is our beginning percussion ensemble. As you guys can see, we are playing on very colorful instruments. Try and hold them up, guys. How cool is that, right? Rainbow instruments. These folks only started on these instruments maybe a month ago, and they're basically taking what's the equivalent of a piano part and transforming it into something where they play one note at a time. So this is a really, really challenging endeavor. We've got some folks playing low notes. Go ahead and hold those up if you would, please. And then we've got some folks playing the high notes over here. Notice that they're a little bit shorter. So we've got an array of things going. We're going to go ahead and play Frosty the Snowman for you guys. I cannot say how incredibly proud I am of this group being able to put something together within a month's time, and most of them never reading music before. So this is really, really impressive. Thank you guys.
Give it up again for Miss Gaddis and the beginning percussion ensemble. So, Miss Gaddis came to us, when did you get here? October 17th. And it's so cool that we have a really supportive administration that, because we've grown so much in our music program, they're excited. We've grown so much that it's just too much for one person. So we're really, really happy to welcome Miss Gaddis to the Kernan Music family. Let's give her a round of applause. Next, we've got our advanced band. Okay, so these students have been playing for either 2 or 3 years. We also have some guests here. One of the cool things about our program is that students are always encouraged to come back. Also, we have good relationships with both Atlantic Coast High School, Sandalwood High School, both of the programs that we mainly feed into. We actually have Miss Cotney, who is the band director at Atlantic Coast. Let's give it up for her. And if you're an Atlantic Coast student, can you go ahead and stand up? Atlantic Coast students, woo, let's give it up for them. And we've got some Sandalwood students. Stand up. Sandalwood, woo. So even when your student gets to leave middle school, I guess as they get to, they're more than welcome to come back and see what they've built. Like I said, a few years ago, we had 43 kids in band, and here we are. It's really because of the support of our administration and the support of people like you coming out, you know, to a chicken nugget smelling cafeteria with no air. We appreciate you. Like, we see that. And we can't continue to do this unless you keep showing up. So we're really, really thankful for your belief in music education and what it can offer our kids. Thank you so much. This is the Advanced Band. This is Festive Finale. So much. Our final selection tonight is kind of become a tradition here at Curtin Middle School. This is All I Want for Christmas Is You, featuring Valentina Roundtree.
All I want for
Valentina. Woo! Give it up for her one more time. Great job, Valentina. Thank you so much for coming tonight. As you are leaving, we're going to leave you with a full band, over 200 people playing Jingle Bells, so please sing along. We would love to have you in this group. Here we go. And now you guys are on stage. Do your best. 1, 2, and Jingle Bells, ready, go! So much for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you for supporting music here at Kernan. Your students are awesome. We wish you the happiest holidays. Have a great night. Please be safe.